no problem. Okay, welcome to my class, dear students. This is the first class with you in this chemistry chapter class 1 and chapter 2, first paper, qualitative chemistry. It is the qualitative means qualitative and quantitative chemistry. This is the qualitative chemistry. What do you mean by qualitative chemistry? What do you mean by qualitative chemistry and quantitative chemistry? Qualitative chemistry. This chapter name is qualitative chemistry, and another chapter in the second paper. There is a quantitative chemistry. This is the chapter 4 in chapter 3 in the second paper. So what is the difference between qualitative chemistry and quantitative chemistry? In a qualitative chemistry, here elements is identification. Elements or ions. Elements determines elements identification. Like which elements are present in a sample we find. Elements identification, which elements, ions, these are identifications. Okay, elements, ions, identification. Here's volume, amount of substance, amount or volume of a substance present in a sample we find. Okay, here we find amount or volume, here we find identifications. Okay, like in the sample contain, like this the sample contain, here this sample contain, like I take this some sample contain. This is the like the watch glass. No, watch glass. No, this is the okay. Here contain calcium chloride salt. This is contain calcium chloride salt. Okay, how can I find identify this content? How calcium is present and chloride is present? So I can do the test by the flame test. Like this, the flame test. Take this flame test. In a flame test, I do this flame test. If the color is in a flame test, this color is, what is the color? Potassium ions in a flame test. Potassium ion is color is lilac. So I can identify the ions, potassium ions, by flame test. And chloride also we can identify. Chloride, if I add a silver nitrate, silver chloride, white precipitate is formed. So identification of elements and ions is qualitative elements. Okay, and quantitative volume is find out. So we'll do this qualitative chemistry. Have you understood what is the difference between qualitative chemistry? What is qualitative chemistry? What do we do in the qualitative chemistry? Hello, are you listening me? What do we do in the qualitative chemistry? What we do in the qualitative chemistry? We find the identify the elements or ions in a qualitative chemistry by testing. We do a test, different type test, and we find the ions, identify the elements or ions. Okay, next is topics is Okay, what is this one? What are these? Hello, this is a Rutherford atomic model or Bohr atomic model? Hello? Harrison said this. What are this one? Is the Rutherford atomic model or Bohr atomic model? Are you listening me? Maria bolo, is it the Rutherford atomic model or Bohr atomic model? না, Bohr atomic model different shell. Rutherford atomic model একটা মাত্র shell, এটার কত অনেকটা shell আছে। কয়টা shell? একটা shell, দুইটা shell, তিনটা shell, চারটা shell। Okay, this shell are called, what is called? This shell are called, this shell are called electron move around the nucleus in a certain path or route. This route is called shell. Shell is called another name, energy level. What is called? Energy level or energy shell level or quantum level. Quantum shell. Quantum shell is this called also quantum shell. Okay, what is called this shell? This is also called orbit, also called orbit. Okay, first shell, second shell, third shell, or first orbit, second orbit, third orbit, first quantum level, first energy level, second energy, same things. Okay, electron move around the nucleus in a certain path or route. This route is called shell or orbit. Okay, what is orbit? Say. Hello. Sabrina, bolo. What is orbit? What is orbit? Are you here? What is orbit? Are you listening me? She is not. Abdullah Jabid bolo. What is orbit or energy level? What is orbit? একটা বাক্সে দাও। হ্যাঁ বলো। Okay, where the electron around the nucleus, electron move in a certain circular path around the, this is the nucleus, at the center of the nucleus, atom is the nucleus. Around the nucleus there is a circular path, route, where electrons are moves. This circular path is called orbit or shell or energy level or container. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the energy level orbit 1, n equal to 1, n equal to 1. This is the nucleus. This is the n equal to 1, n equal to 2. This is the second shell when n equal to 2. This is the n equal to 3. এই যে একটা বাক্সে কিন্তু এটা ঠিক না করে দুইটা বাক্সে ভেরি ব্যাড। এরা অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স কারা গেছে এখান থেকে? এদের ক্লাস অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স আমি বাদ দিব। কে কে গেছে? এখন আছে ওয়াই তাফসির আছে, তাহমিদা, সাবরিনা আছে, আব্দুল্লাহ আছে, মারিয়া আছে, 5টা বাক্সে। ওকে, দিস দ্য এনার্জি লেভেল 3, দিস দ্য এনার্জি লেভেল কত? 4. ওকে, অরবিট নাম্বার 4. Okay, this is the energy. So have you understood what is orbit?
Yes.
Okay, orbit, you have understood orbit. Now I'll do this here. Actually electron where is it present? We see the electron is moved around the nucleus in a circular path. Actually this electron is not all space is not uniformly distributed, some region, some area where electron probability, some region electron probability finding probability. Some here is a electron finding probability is less. Some these regions electron probability is maximum. Some region, hey, some all area is not uniformly distributed, not equally distributed. Some region electron probability is more, some region electron probability is less. Where electron probability finding in a shell maximum 90% probability of finding electron, this region is called subshell. This region is called subshell. Some like this region, not all region electron probability is not uniform, not equal. Some region electron probability, like here electron probability is maximum, like, but in this region less. But some all region is not, probability is not same. Some region is maximum, some region is less. So a shell is divided by some subshell. Where probability is finding electron is maximum, this region is called subshell. Have you understood what is subshell? This subshell is called orbital. The region where probability of finding electrons is maximum is called subshell or orbital. Have you understood what is orbital?
Yes, sir.
Orbital the region where finding probability of electrons electron is maximum is called subshell or orbital. Okay, have you understood what is orbital? Orbital, you think understood? I'll check this later. Orbital. Do you know name some orbital name? Do you know the orbital name? These things actually these things also called n equal to 1 is k, l equal to 2 is p, this l. This is also orbit. Orbital is s orbital, p orbital, d orbital and f orbit. These are orbital. Do you know the shape of the s orbital? S orbital shape is spherical. This is the spherical. S orbital shape is spherical. P orbital shape is dumbbell. D orbital shape is double dumbbell. This d orbital shape is what? Huh? I don't know. What are you talking? Okay. Have anyone problem? Okay, this is the s orbital. Shape is spherical. This is the dumbbell. This is the double dumbbell. F orbital, I don't know. And also my university teachers don't know. They don't explain me, so I will not. I think it is complex structure, and there is also there is not the given any. I don't see this structure so far. Okay, this is not written maximum book. Okay, so shape we know: s orbital spherical, p orbital dumbbell, d orbital double dumbbell. This okay. Okay, this is the shape. Do you know the how electrons? Do you know the electronics configuration? Electronic configuration. electronic configuration. Distribution of electrons in an atom is called electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. Distribution of electrons in different orbit of an element is called electronic configuration. So we know sodium how many electrons? Sodium atom contain how many electrons? 11. Okay, 11. Okay, electrons are distributed this way. 1s, like I give 1s, 2s. This is the orbital. 1s orbital, 2s orbital, 3s orbital, 4s orbital, 5s orbital. Then this is the 2p orbital. These things. Then I should the 2p, 3p, 4p. Okay, this is the, I should give another, this 6s. Okay, this 5p. Then 3d, 4d. Okay, electrons at first enter the 1s orbital. 1s orbital. Then enter electron to the 2s orbital. Then electron enter the 2p orbital. Then 3s orbital. Then 3p orbital. Then 4s orbital. Then 3d orbital. Then 3d orbital. Then 4p orbital. Then 5s orbital. Then 4d orbital. Then 5p orbital. Then 6s orbital. Okay, electron at first enter which orbitals? 1s, then 2s, 2p, then 3s, 3p, 3d. Okay. Okay, each orbital contain how many electrons? Do you know? Each orbital contain how many electrons? Like s orbital contain how many electrons? S orbital can occupy 2 electrons. P orbital can occupy, p orbital there is a 3 sub p orbitals. This p orbital is px, py, pz. Okay, each orbital can occupy 2 electrons. Py, this is 1 electron, 2 electrons. So p orbital can, how many electron can occupy? Total 6. Good. क्या बोलेगा? This is the 2 electrons. This is the 2 electrons. This is the total is 6 electron can occupy p orbital. Okay, so p orbital can occupy 6 electron. Okay, d orbital. Now I am doing d orbital. D orbital there is a subshell is 5 subshell. D orbital there is a 5 d orbital. D orbital 5 d orbitals. Number of d orbital is 5. You know this dxy, dyz. I'll show the shape in another classes. These things dyz, dzx, dxx, dx square, y square, dz square. So total electrons. How many total electrons can occupy d orbital? 10. Okay, 10. Okay, this is the 2 electrons, 10 electrons. This is the 2xy, 2xy, 2yz, 2zx, this 2x square, dx square, y square, and dz square. I'll show the shape. This is orbitals another days. Okay, this 10 electrons can occupy d orbitals. Okay, 10 electrons. Okay, 10 electron can occupy d orbital. Now I am writing electronic configuration of sodium. Sodium. Okay, 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. You will join this link, same link. Given same link. If class finished, you join the same link. Sodium is what is electron number? What is atomic number sodium? Atomic number 11 means proton number 11. Proton number 11. Proton number 11 means electron number 11, because in an atom number of proton and electron are same. What is atomic number? It is atomic number sodium is 11. What is number of protons in an atom is called atomic numbers. So protons number is 11. So protons and electrons are same. So electron is 11. So sodium electron is 11. So what will be electronic configuration? Electron at first enter the 1s orbital, then 2s. So 1s orbital, s orbital, how many electron can occupy? How many electron can occupy? 2 electrons. Then 2s, 2s, 2 electrons. Then 2p. Look, 1s, 2s, then 2p. 2p, 6. Then 3s, then s. How many electron? In 3s, how many electron? This is the 2 and 2, 4 and 6, 10. Here will be 1. Okay, this is the sodium. Okay, sodium. Okay, now I am writing electronic configuration of magnesium. Now I am writing phosphorus. What is electronic configuration phosphorus? Say what will be 1s2, say 1s2, 2s2, say someone 2s2, 2p6, then 3s2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 6, 3p3. This the total is 12. So 3 electrons remaining, and this electron will go after 3s, then 3p. Okay, this is the 3p. Okay, this is the 3p. Okay, what will be electronic configuration? Argon. How many electron argon? Argon, how many electrons? Oh, I am also written here, don't need to. 18 electron. Okay, it will be 1s2, 2p6, 3s2, 6. Okay, this is the. Okay, now potassium. Potassium is 19. Potassium is 19. Then it will be electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, then 3s2, 3p6, then 3d. Then here 3s, 3p, so it should be 3d, but not 3d. It will be which one? 4s. This is the question. Why electron enter 4s orbital instead of 3d orbital? This is the question. The 4s orbital electron enter, not 3d orbital. Why? This is the third shell, so it should be 3s, 3p, 3d, but not 3d. Electron enter in the 4s orbital. Do you know why? Okay, electron enters in the lower orbital at first. Lower energy orbital enters at first according to Aufbau rule. Electron enter at the lower energy orbital at first. lower energy orbital at first. Electron enter at first lower energy orbital at first according to Aufbau rule. Okay, so between 3D and 4s, which is lower energy orbital? So how can you calculate this energy? We can calculate energy using this rule, n plus L rule. N plus L rule. N plus L rule. We can calculate energy of a electrons. N plus L rule. N is the principal number, like 3, 4, n. L is the angular quantum number, subsidiary quantum number. L value is for L value. For s orbital is L value is 0. For p orbital L value is 1. For d orbital L value is 2. For f orbital L value is 3. Okay, like so. What is n value? 3D. N value is 3. D orbital, for d orbital L value 2. Okay, total is energy is 5. For s orbital, what is n value? 4. L value 0. 4. So we have seen the 4s orbital is lower energy orbital. 4s orbital is lower energy orbital. So lower energy orbital at first field 4s, then it will enter 3D. Okay, this is the question you have. Okay, Aufbau principle. Electrons enter in an atom. Electrons in an atom enters into the orbitals according to increasing order of energy. That means the orbitals of lower energy are being filled first. That means lower orbitals energy are being filled first. This is called Aufbau principle. Okay, have you understood Aufbau principle? Electron enter into the orbitals according to increasing orbital order of energy. That means lower energy orbital at field at first, then higher energy. Suto theke boro. Okay, which orbital is possible and not possible? Okay, I will discuss later classes these things. I'll discuss these things later class. Okay, homework. Okay, today's class I will not take longer. This is the homework. Why does the 19th electrons of potassium enter in the 4s orbital without entering into the 3d orbitals? Okay, this is your homework. Have you found your homework? Have you found your homework? Hello, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the homework. You can take screenshot, and today's class is going to finish because less than 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Have you any question? Less than 1 minute remaining. This class will finish. Okay. You take the screenshot homework and submit to my WhatsApp number by tomorrow. By tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for joining today's class.
Okay. Welcome. Assalamualaikum, sir.
Waalaikumsalam.